You promised within 100 days to remove COVID levy. Now you are seeking a certain excuse. You call IMF. IMF, it is linked up with them, and therefore, Kwame, the least said about that. I mean, before I had to Aba, I told Ghanaian people that look, NDC, minimum, papa, minimum, papa, more brutal. But that is democracy. The people have decided, and we are here only witnessing their true nature and true character. When we go further, they talked about a 24-hour economy. Go. Manifesto is here. One manifesto. Also jobs for all. Now, you go down, they have said it, job creation initiatives. And point 1 is 24-hour economy. That's how it reads. This is a deliberate policy by John Dramani Mahama to encourage and support businesses and public organizations to operate 24/7 in 3 shifts of 8 hours, 7 months down the line. Have you seen anyone 3 shifts 8 hours? Have you seen anyone?
The document.
I asked a question. I said, have you seen one 7 months down the line? 7 months. Your jaw is in where you over 40,000 Ghanaians said. Na us where you betting tax be if you na youth watch cha youth go and even look at Ato Force's position on betting tax. Ato Force in opposition said that for he is for betting tax, and even if the rate could be increased, the better for it. Ato Force, the minister. Your job should not be that young people will do all kinds of things to find money and to want to double it. That is not how you put young people into productive work. The Aban only the what to bet. Kwame
now.
Yeah, if you are, if you are. He is talking about galamsey where a deputy. Is it scholarship or?
Which one?
Kojo's position, sir.
Oh, deputy chief is a student loan transfer.
He's the one who calls a district commander.
No, so you see.
Oh, master.
No, let me even clarify. I just want to clarify something, Pacho. Mame,
also clarify.
No problem. You see, even the time I'm afraid. Your friend then district commander and regional commander we're still in opposition. You see, specifically you talked about Osino.
Yeah,
and Osino want to be free. And so when I saw these things happening, I thought say mint now wabreku mimi kuro no yeah the yes and at the time when I called the district commander and the regional commander, we were in opposition.
Okay, clarification.
Yes. Okay, so
but positivity. Chibani say my sincere condolences to our brother Tichi Mensah. We'll all be there to support him. But by the way, tell our positivity that I'm monitoring him.
Tell him to do what? I mean, the last time he called me, there are some matters that must not be disclosed.
Okay.
Called me. I saw a missed call. I said, Chibani has called me. I called back. Oh, Chief. I'm not going to catch it. Then you just cut.
Hey, Chief.
I tell you. And then you say, I'm monitoring me to do what? Apart from you belonging to NEC, me belonging to MPP, we are human beings. We come from the same enclave.
Aze, Chibani, man, you're rough. Now, come now, boy.
You are monitoring me. Monitoring me to do what? He called. But I didn't pick it. Or not that I didn't pick it. I came and it was a missed call.
You couldn't pick.
No, it was a missed call.
Yes.
So speak to me. If you were busy and you didn't pick your call, you cut it. In fact, he picked the call all right. I said, oh, brother. Not cutting.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. It wasn't deliberate.
I
it can't be deliberate.
But what could be the issue? That I saw your missed call. I called back. I said, uncle. It's because it's a joy. You're belonging to different sides, but coming from the same enclave. And then, so I've been so hurt. by that. So you cannot today come and then say you are monitoring me. Monitoring me.
Also, Pecho.
Uncle, apart from that, you have me here.
Oh, Papa.
Exactly.
Oh, Papa.
Police from where? Police from where? Which police then has replaced them?
Or was it some transfer?
Kwame. It is pathetic. See, when you set up a gold board, a so-called gold board, which does not discriminate where the gold is coming from, when you want power and cattle bishop conference, the leadership paid a visit to you, and then you tell them that they express that concern. They are saying, baby man here, oh yeah, a man will call galamsey. Now you show it's your sour number. Hey na yata which you are so in can the Catholic diocese in Accra. What demonstration? And what you see unions? What is your campaign? Unions, so very high intellectual unions. What is your campaign? Nina, this year abandoned Dana Wakwen was a major issue in 2024, the electioneering campaign.
Yep.
The Asofu came to you and told you there, open Abaya, the master me shut up for Nasi from. You know what he told them?
What?
That they must bear in mind that gold is a major source of income for this country. President Ronaldo, in fact, all over the place. He tells us of there, they have to bear that in mind. That oya a good thing, and then there's Kokrokoo, oya the all this incredible mine. And then he decides to set up a gold board. The gold board that we speak of today,
yes,
is indiscriminatory in purchase of gold. Where it is coming from, that is not its business.
At least it's from Ghana, isn't it?
But Kwame, when you have been up on the roofs shouting and telling that, in fact, as soon as we come into office, we will declare a state of emergency in all galamsey areas.
From afar, the picture is different.
So you have said all of it for me, Kwame. So you have said it for me. You have said, but you see, we cannot also give them that excuse of from afar. Kwame, you to me among the excuse of from afar. What's that? President, why your president da? Why your president da? And in this time, galamsey was a major issue. In fact, if you Google the issues on galamsey during 2013 to 2017 under former President Mahama, galamsey issues, when they were all over the place, burning excavators and all of those, the things they did and where they took this country to in terms of galamsey, you cannot give him that excuse that from afar things are different. Kwame, I am telling you that today. Yesterday I watched a clip somewhere. He's gone to Western North.
Yeah, President Western.
And he's lamenting that, in fact, the situation as we find ourselves today calls for a certain emergency.
Also, galamsey is a national emergency.
Fantastic. Kojo is here. Kojo, this is what your president is saying. It's a national emergency.
It's not Kojo's president, or your president of the Republic of Ghana.
But when I say his president, it doesn't mean I haven't said that it's not my president. I haven't said that.
Peace FM.
Me too.
You see, I'm paying in the NDC. In fact, anytime I appeared on this big noble platform, I said that these are persons, we know them too well. But the matters he raised, there are many. And see, I don't have to waste time on any single one and just deal with them quick, so that I address myself to the issues which you have tabled. Come
now.
Kojo was all over the place.
No, bro, Fabo.
Yeah. Occasionally it might come. Fetch him.
No, wahala, matasi.
Come here. Kojo, that's more China. 120-something ministers and a simple question was posed to him. Kwame, a simple question. That the person you accuse of many ministers, allocation to the Office of Government Machinery was 378.
27.
That's what we say. And you who now tell us the who ministers your system, which is which is a total outright deception and lies. When you have appointed regional organizers as presidential staffers in charge of all the coordinating councils.
Enjoy your ministers.
Kwame, see, it is because we somehow we are pliant as a people. We are pliant as a people who take things just on the face value. But let's delve deeper. The appointments that this man has made, even where there are no positions, they have created positions.
Can we refer to him as the president?
President.
This man in communication sometimes may sound disrespectful.
Anyway, Kwame is in the chair. Oh, my state God.
A positivity.
Kwame.
Yes, sir.
Simple question. We are looking at it in terms of expenditure, in terms of how much of our man is 378 or so million under the old government that you accuse the ministers does. Now you are talking about 2.4 billion Ghana cedis. Now you are talking about fuel. Kwame, it is a very poor, shoddy, unintelligent diversion or attempt at diversion from two things.
Which are?
One, that we are beginning to pay the Dumso levy today, and then two, the atrocities meted out to innocent Ghanaians for no justifiable cause, for no justifiable reason in Ablekuma North. It is a shoddy, unintelligent attempt at diversion. Kwame, I was a minister.
Yeah.
I was a minister. My pay packet came with no other additions other than that at the end of the month, I took a little above 11,000 Ghana cedis. I was a minister, regional minister, full minister.
Yeah.
But what's in there? At the regional coordinating council level, sir, watch out. Or your common fund, what my assembly, sir.
Yeah.
Then there's a small percentage which is also shared to all the regional coordinating councils.
Watch one.
Yes. And see, you'll be surprised that at the coordinating council, you manage only what we call the turnaround money. There's nothing because you don't have any appropriation. Regional coordinating council, no appropriation. All you do is that it is intended to coordinate and monitor the district assemblies. Is that the big kakada say? First, now first there assemblies in Wayjuma. And see, resources more to the assemblies, sometimes threefold, fourfold, apart from their own internally generated funds. Fourfold as against what the regional coordinating council receives. It's the regional coordinating council, that money which comes. Sometimes when an assembly is taking about say 1.2, 1.4 for their common fund, coordinating council is receiving around 440 or 450 for the quarter. What the coordinating council does, there, we have a standing order with GOI, one of the filling stations. And see, as minister, my driver goes to the filling station and gets the vehicle
fuel allocation.
Fuel. Yes. There's nothing like fuel or such nomenclature allowance which is sitting on my pay packet. Nothing like that. If you go to any of the ministries, there's no minister ni pay packet. What the BB account there? This is fuel allowance. There's nothing like that.
Yeah, sure.
I am telling you, no minister has anything added as fuel allowance. No certain. Let them come and show it to us that this is Minister A, Minister B. Ni pay packet ni. This is fuel allowance because the ministry gets the fuel to enable you do your work. It is not you who are giving the fuel allowance and for you to use the fuel allowance to buy fuel.
And you be a CC one for my ministry.
But it is part of what has been allocated to you. Kwame, ma whatever more there for the ministry, the fuel is in there. All that the driver does, before he comes to pick you, he doesn't come with empty tank. He goes to fill it and comes to pick you up. You are traveling out of town. He takes you. He knows your schedule. So it is a complete sham. There's nothing like that. Although you see you, them can. Let him come and show his pay
slip.
Pay slip. There's no setting like fuel allowance, which is specifically located there. What he does as a
deputy CEO
is that the money for running the place, administration and all of those, it is out of that money that he gets his car filled up anytime he wants to move or he has to move. The pay packet in baby, what the fuel allowance allocate a man. So what that means is that then you would have to go to the filling station and go and buy and pay. Because that's not what happens. That's not what he does. His entity gets his vehicle filled to enable him do his work.
That's
not true.
That is what it is. No. Come and show. In fact, I put this challenge to you. Next week we will appear here. Come and show your pay slip where there is a separate allocation of fuel to you. Separate allocation. Separate allocation. Next week I will be here. Come and show your pay slip and let's see. It's Kwame. As I said, it is a very unintelligent, shoddy, poor attempt at diversion. Now, the things they seek to divert from. Ablekuma. Kwame. I wonder why the IGP is still in office and carrying himself around. Kwame. This is the national capital. 19 polling stations. 19. You had told the Electoral Commission that you were not in a position.
And if you go by the room,
yeah. I catch Electoral Commission there. Polling station. Ebasa. Munya hwadina modeba security mo college. Atomiche.
No.
Yet 19 polling stations. You were ready to provide security. Early morning the report we got and I listened to a Peace FM early morning. Your reporters were there. Also, I pacify when you are behind. So they were that's it. Not knowing that they were sent there just to be there as objects.
Criminal.
You saw policemen who were just standing and watching and looking on. Whilst innocent Ghanaians were brought under severe attack. IGP sat in council. Ottenham. It was a plan. Kwame. The very thing they did in the morning was to put fear. Whether it's so, Bashe, or your Ablekuma, or your voters electorating home. The Assemble Kodin, you dare not come and cast your ballot.
Yes, for me.
Oh, Kwame. What down?
My balance of fair. My balance of
fair. I have a few.
Man, can this phone?
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Yenna.
Fantastic.
In the meantime, Captain Budukum since a main chairman.
Hey, Uncle.
Also, main chairman. Your thoughts on Galamsey are close to his thoughts on Galamsey, even though he's always said that. If I will repeat to Hebio, I say Galamsey ni yezri amanyo semno. We should confront it boldly, professionally, and devoid of politics. Because if we are not careful, it will become our version of Boko Haram.
Fantastic.
Captain Budukumsin retired.
Fantastic.
Good morning, Capito.
Security person.
Yes, sir. Mpocho kwam na chiado.
Kwame.
No.
Na. What the room?
Mete.
What the room? Kujo. Asemia webo jema to her.
Morning.
On page there. Oman paying Mahama. Wabaye juma ema economy wejina ema dollar wejina. Kwame.
Yes, sir.
You were that benevolent, magnanimous. And be some question there. 7 months into office, eba policy, eba economic policy without folk. Kwame. In fact, it is important. It is important we hold them to it. 7 months in office. We're trying a specific economic policy whether to form for which we are where we are. You saw the IMF report.
Yeah.
Kwame. Behind closed doors, they have been warning the governor They have been warning him that, look, allow the city to take its own level, its own course. There are several groupings and economic think tanks all along. They have been warning there. You cannot manage an economy on artificial basis. Several of them. I work there. Look, Oya Governor Esiama, Bema Eni Omaini Sikasamdinam. Now, you remember that some time ago, Governor Addison. Okay, there, look. If you want me just tomorrow to bring the city down from wherever it is to, I can do that.
Yeah.
Then the question then would have been, why wouldn't you do it? Because that would not be proper in the management of the economy. You see, IMF is able to go there. Ma Abanreya, I'm not the more there. Kwame, he is artificially managing the dollar CD exchange rate. But today, Kwame, the reality is that the dollar they say is stable, the CD that they say is stable. And we are importers, we are SMEs, we hear some raw materials. Kwame, it is very, very, very difficult to obtain the dollar on the street. Very difficult. If you go to the banks, you can't get it. Kwame, sometimes letters of credit, you raise letters of credit. I'll tell you, who import to be able to do. Sometimes it delays for as close to 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the letters of credit go through. Exercise patience. Exercise patience. I salute you on the enthusiasm, but exercise patience. Kwame, ma abai onam do so far, baby, ma do. So far, 7 months, no major economic policy, nothing to show. It's the only thing here, Kwame, in terms of their own promise on the front of employment. What they have succeeded in doing is dismissing over 40,000 Ghanaians. The 8-hour, 3-shift, 8-hour promise. All they did was to get a certain appointment made and then to set up a bureaucracy, a secretariat called 24-hour secretariat, which in my best gauging and my best opinion, it will become SADA number 2. But, Kwame, what they have done so far is that even the 24-hour economy policy, old existing policies, no wakafa, no wapapepa, no putting together. The 3 8-hour shift is nowhere to be found and nowhere to be seen because you have already indicated. And I'm sure. I sack myself. I'll come back.
Dr. Sribo Kweku and Ohokafo Anope Yechiamu Papa. Thank you very much for listening. Dr. Sribo Kweku, formerly of the Electoral Commission. I'm already
I'm sure to be this year.
And to be this year, I think.
I'm sure, yeah. But last year he had 1 year ahead of him.
Yeah, he had 1 year to retire.
But he is the best to clarify.
Dr. Sribo Kweku, baby, I will be a channel for blessings to you both. We just want to be sure that you are still with the Electoral Commission, or you have proceeded on leave prior to retirement, or you've retired, or you've been dismissed. Yamin Pengu. Kwame Duncan has said it all. If indeed the fuel is not given as an allowance, but rather part of this administrative expense, it implies that we will not derive the tax on allowances, and also he can't function properly. Iron Man brought that one in. And then say Obama, if the government is so minded by its fear to cancel fuel allocation to its appointees, they should close the fuel pumps at the Osu Castle and the Jubilee House. That's the only way the public can have some belief in the president's directive. Okay, Sribo Kweku has confirmed that he's still around. Hey. So thank you, Dr. Sribo Kweku. I know from Brejo, we are not sacking you at all. We are not sacking you at all. Kojo Dankwa, Deputy CEO, Student Loan Trust Fund. Kwame Duncan, former Central Regional Minister. Ewaha, Yedin Commodity Ebebre. Yedi Fuel Allocation Home Common the cancellation. President, thank you, Tony. Emu galamsey Komo Ekupie Mobile. And I got saying other matters are blake kuma. I said in Semna Frafra, but we've generally had a conversation. Kwame na agree say Kojo Dan Kwaya Branty Ujinani now so say he salutes his enthusiasm and energy, but or send some tree break. 88 tree break aye kwe nim Kojo me ma be another 5 minutes to wrap up. If I not be fierce here.
Chairman.
Yes sir.
I'm say ablikumade no mankabi. Enti mebam batansa na mebam no. Anka Kwamna ono de
can I say what 5 minutes or
ono so de ne de waya no gbum nan o de fa no de si ha no de ato ha Bagwame.
Yes sir.
E pa cho unim papa bi e friend no Titus Kwatei Glover
me Kwatei Titus Glover
pa cho unim no
pa
enra na ote Asempa FM and you see sa double tongue no e was ye hwe ni
na Titus ni hell now.
No, so that is why Amaka baby are not otie. Brakwami. Then Rawa say or not Titus Glover as a minister. Mpacho Brakwami uti.
Me pa.
Or only a man fuel coupon. It is a if there is no allocation for fuel for government appointees, na minia Titus Glover on fuel coupon no nya we hefa. 2. Anga kwamna wan kasa waka. O say number was standing order with well. That's why Zika one in the tuya. Enya ban Zika. O say me pacho.
Now also onu do the clarify the man clarify. Onu do clarify the. Just a person who see from intermediate.
Say man. I'm chair in there. Say what chair common fund to the district assembly. Was the regional coordinating council once was about.
I know na mode yes and order.
Okay. Saboteur. And see Kakrana was about. Your share or here electricity bill, your water bill, all those we pay coordinating council. If you saw movement of the minister, the deputy minister, the coordinating director, and then other set officers to go to the field. All of that is part of the course. And see what we have done, and I'm sure several coordinating councils have done same. On there, them cash kakana was a bro now for managing them, and we ourselves have gone to oil filling station. We could have gone to say Star Oil. We could have gone to Validity, Odini Ambassador.
Frames oil.
Yes, Frames oil. Sometimes they by 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. No cash and crampo on bed. The minister is on standby for 24 hours. Near call. There's an emergency accident is here. Some community chaos is here. So other coordinating
make then I'm afraid.
Fantastic. If you are born a while, second crampa, or there was the managing on bed. Into when you have that relationship, standing relationship with the filling station, even where you don't have cash, you go. And then they give it to you so that when you have the cash, you go and pay. So I said that on my pay packets, on my pay slip, there's nothing like fuel allocation. There's nothing.
Okay.
You see, Brakwame, asam no okano. Our pass and the basi asam dada.
Into if you know 5 minutes best at
or the basi asam dada now. So asam dada ne dia. So as you can I was say from the district assemblies, you know. So as you can why sika. Oh, so okay, sikan one sika. Enya ban sika. And no size canwa would it tofu no aban say apart from say official assigned trips. No, yeah, you know. One casa internal of course that may a government part of the spokespersons for the government. Then I'm telling you
from your official. So which one will be tagged as official trip? So not?
Well, you are done with your clarification. Eti Brakwame.
Yes.
Ni oka kosi no. Sika no wode ko to eyefu allocation no a wo ka say omo was standing order no say sika no ya ban sika ana omu ditua onfa ne botom sika. You don't use your salary to pay. Eti say sika no ne yese aban we say. Say sika ne yemfa ntofu ole ma government appointees bieu. 2. Maka kire mu say owura Titus Glover say no oje fuel coupon. Sa fuel coupon no a oje no. And no free hefa. And also he was a minister. And so he could Brakwame, it means only 2 things. It's either Uncle Kwamina, menka de control. But either say, me can on yan qual, and now say, near title so can also and can correct. It's mummy and wine and can correct. From one government, Anamuna, no more occupy, your friends in similar positions as ministers. It's who is lying. Two, black women.
Me too.
Also, $1 noa. And who are there in the confirm in the cost no a dear na black women. Even doing nothing, it's even a friend saying
it's doing something.
It's a policy. Doing nothing. It's a policy. But in our case, black women, but in our case, the gold board where you can want some, and you see, Anuntina, or Rasami Jeffy, so I'm my sorry. And now, Okoye gold board wa. Amaya would wear 2 a year from a good year in a month for Baho. The strategy of the gold board. Rakwame. See the dollar no. At the end of the day, a demand and supply. When there is excessive demand for the dollar, na a bini hono more Rakwame. A bema dollar and who are denied a Epudakosro. And the gold board is total gold New Year. One no quarter no the forex na day Abagana. So there is enough dollar in the system. It's a man for demand. Omunya.
Sure.
$1 na ho de na dey abafem. It's as simple as ABCD.
What demand there obenya?
Oh, of course, black woman.
Our banks.
But yes, our banks. Me akasa me brother. Or obeko Germany. I think or China echi. Wa bank akwaje your friend say yidibi. So, eti who demand there, you will get it. Black woman. You free hono. Now, okay, 120-day a year promise. Back when 120-day promise, there is not even one. A bind way and for failure. All the promises are a year, no. Back when you for failure. And me, baby, I'm a promise a year, and that 120-day was the no fee stress, and the no fee stress we have fulfilled it. Yeah, for no time. After Yamra Ablekuma, Back when Emre Yeningazo,
David
Emre Yeninkaso. Hey, and then how I come in all come say. And then how I come say. And then in say guni tree. Near say how I come say is battling for her life. Hey, Brakwame. And I was say yes, you had dear mama nibia. Anglo, I was say yes, you had dear mama, I was say yes, you had dear mammy. Say and then how I come see your TV tree to Brakwame. Now obo to pay. And now how I come in pan and ne ninsa goodity was way.
About you pay.
Oh, Kaswa. You see, and near my how I come see a year or my black I'm here on the 1st of January 2021. Me, I'm Kaswa. I'm a Kosra, I'm a chairman of Fuswajare, a Kaswa. Now you're free one, you're better now. You're vice chairman a shop and him. Black Army. Yet the whole man how I come say the Land Cruisers 2 a baby see her and just will be say, me say, Black Army. Odibesi hono na macho men ewo one of the Land Cruisers nim ana no tibako no musi on bae no me na me constituency secretary eye Tuareg Amadua ene wanya ne ba bi kono ye na ya tete ho sei how akumsi bae ha Tuareg ko na asese no ana oye say deal with him black ame e bro omo bro Tuareg no won say ankunya yi na de na hyase omo fada de no mo de sin tiri so black ame
o report to police station
you report to police station ankosi aga
na osi embo ne so ayede
o se eye Tuareg akoka ne ho asem e o radio so enu nti e bro ma ye bro no black ame e ka de na ka me ankasa kra me je me de e bi se me yi mi phone se me pese me ye da mi video ne e koso no na abrante ye baako wo to ne nsa na ne nsa no black ame se ne tie nie se enke bo mati kwa akasa bre bia nka me nipa bio ene hawa kumsen ene ne wo keka mu yo black ame
nti ese to share no so
no men ka se wo se to share no so but black ame the question was e bisa ye ho ne say e de ne kofa asade we nyina bae eye maame eye hawa kumsen okọ eye ba bia ye to aba black ame abab to aye to bia ye de mra ne bo ho brawo ananya sa ne te wo hwe CI 12 eye 7 no inner perimeter ho ehefo ne ma ho kwan se black ame oso mko inner perimeter ni
I don't know onka ho
aye electoral officers pe ane ma ho kwan ane won ya wo ba beto aba eno kra no wa beto aba no unless you verify wa wo kwaje paper no na wakoto aba eno na wo ho kwan se okọ inner perimeter ni anyanya bia ha akumsen oto aba wa blekuma aye no fada wakwa ye de wo ho a no gina inner perimeter ni ogina mu nsoko no enye so ogina mu keke obra kwa ame ogina mu na wo kikam na adenti na mo ye sei Just say ni oye na man for say dabi mame. Yeah, my
how come say you okay?
Oh, video ho. Back when there is a video to that
video sir.
Me pa chomo hwe video no.
Okay.
And how come sin complain say was say or buy one MPP your friend is saying agent back up na adentina agent ni nyam yenu.
Oh video ni bi.
Oh, back when me hwe video ni ama. There is a video like that.
More video.
And she was complaining. There is a video like that she was complaining. And a man for and you see na perimeter na obejina na police for cry mo kwan emomu nyina na perimeter nim unless of course BBS and a police for be enforce the law and abra kwa anya sa netie obejina na perimeter na wo yes ade na man for say da bi ya man ho kwan e ma wo nya sa free aya na perimeter nim sane won ya wo beto aba no wo betumi aye den ato aba because bra kwa me aya ha wakum si na perimeter nim no ogina no. It was even a threat to some of the voters in Ablekuma North because ye na him say how wakum send there or your bar rambo no agi tum say ono de otwituo etutuo it is a meme ba beto aba na me hu how wakum send back wa me no gire na perimeter mu wan hwe ye kura ebebo me hu a me nkonkoto aba no a mesa me chia den akofie enti woni a okọ say how wakum send twe ho na one your baba to aba meto aba no it was the right thing they did back wa me
enti na all blocking confirm from some beto aba
of course because how wakum send him say you tie it is all to aba
say e boro
no black wa me obianka say was
ba uchechi mu
da bi obianka say was e boro
ba uchechi
you see bibi ankoka papa o he anya da anya kire do ana be bo black wa me
enti when
how wakum send
me ba abuche when the can say how wakum send esini kwan e wa Ablekuma North and now any bibi nti na banza
black wa me nya can say I was here heard the history of how wakum no but black wa me hu ya
maybe say specifically e dey no year wo Ablekuma North
e be kire o de nti a
apart from say we video so I say na or as or disruptive voting
exactly and apart from that in black wa me
but how come say you who say video
oh video no ho be hwehwe video no the amount there is a video like that no ka say na den na agents no omotia na MPP agents no ya ba akopɛ it must not be like that no complain bitterly
so she should
a polling station
so she should be attacked
black woman can say she should be attacked as for the attack it is condemnable
but also it history
what you say bibi ankoka papa o ho anya den anya kire den
yo
hwa unim say how wakum sin ekɔ ho no na owadwen po bi say ida say no okodi bone anase person because
kojo
Brakwa mechirim me
pa. I dey not timika so adwempo bi ase na we.
Me be chirem brakwa me. A police for na o police station ho no. Omo no munkura weapon no. E ba ne say na ha wakum sintimi ko police station a na weapon she the bottom.
Yeah, pepper spray no.
Pepper spray e ba ne say obi a ye kwato aba. Unya police ni unya bamboni. Na say wo ko police station adwemboni ni utirim say wo be say okodi boni a brakwa me. Adenti na so the weapon e she obotom.
Na nkonya den.
Enti black wa me ye na the weapon e si ebotom ni ekọ eye police station a ye betimi ato aba ehefo na ye mandated to protect eye friend say eye police station wo enye abambofo no kura omukọ ho black wa me omukura no mu nkura eye weapon no eti abane say na how akum sen de or the weapon timi share ni botom kọ ho it means that no owadwen po bi say okọ akodi bone because unko akodi bone a unfa weapon share botom enu nti na make say how wakum say
what if not or the kobono ho ban
okobo ho ban
enyo obi nti obi kuta weapon so odikodi bon e or the bono ho ban
see okọ eye pulling eye center ya wa bambofo e wo ho bra kwa me police fo ho in their numbers a omobo ban ho how wakum say oye police ni how wakum say oye your friends and security personnel how wakum say ye to aba ono ba abato no ho ban bra kwa me ana a friend saying police station ho no ye wo eye machine guns wo ho a omototo nti ha wakum si yo kwa na wo so kura ono so kura a friend saying pepper spray so de ko bo no ho ban ana that is not the case eti for her so de eye bibi be hye ni bottom so de ko ne nko abra kwa ma nti na make say sebe na dwemfin bi wo ni tim so pese okodi bone na o video na abeda adwa na abra kwa me amanfo na ka say ha wakum si da bi free ha ko a omo ba no a police for no ebeto ban a na omu protect how akumsin send ye be ya amanfo ni ntimi nya the emma no so
enti be attacking the inner perimeter
no so I think say eno no etamoko gina e chire honom no ahomanachi no and ho no na esa ayi no ekoso but no kra na nya
I want to understand attack now happen in our perimeter eko nachi
so I think say ba bia ahoma no wo no so ahu satan no abaye ni complaint na wie wakogina ahomanachi.
Okay.
But it was within the polling station ho no.
Okay.
And omo ekofo de buy so how akumsi fi ha no because who ni ho kwan say also ba begina. And a police for no protecting no say na man for no ntonya den enhye no so. Preko pe na how akumsi de ne sa share the bottom. And oyi bibi. Oyi ya na ehun say o spray kwame. Bra kwame. Imagine say senke eyetuo na how akumsi eyi ya. Look at the number of people a police for park as I bring wakum wom. And you see, this has been the track record of Hawa Kumsin in Kaswa. Look, in 20 elections, Hawa Kumsin Boaman for to Yebisa no say, or no Hawa Kumsin no protecting home. In 2024, Okumaman for Ebo a friend is saying, Menkas on the Kuno, Nemum, Nenkola no Suman and Kola Mekukum Crofo, Ewo a friend saying Kaswa.
Nenkola Suma and Kola.
No Suman and Kola, Ekukum Crofo, Kaswa.
Or Sumam some Kukum Crofo.
Now, Odo Kola ba a year friend.
Could you maybe so? No Sumam some Kukum Crofo. Now, Brackwame, you're kind of saying, yes, I will say, or no, Suma. In Chadani and Chino. Oh, say. Obakaya Omampanyini what evidence say
Omampanyini
Wasumasi and Kukumbi.
Bragwame. You see how akumsi wa.
So say crime has no
Bragwame. How akumsi wa hu.
Say 5 minutes
a trip. Niema oye ni bi en me kan wa ha. Minim sa ne ote. Me say da no omo bebo eye Tuareg no. How akumsi na command say momo no. I was there and yes obi say kwadwo dan kwada me wo bi. Me nua kwasi Mensa Peter. And your friend and the lali say wapo yen nani o hobby. It is a sabreno. Our command is or more a Tuareg no. Man for be crack cassette and I'm sorry on a Tuareg. Edition in Quench ya woo a yefreda. Brackwame, now why na kum a yabrant. Yo,
bo break wa me that say. Kwamina, ese Electoral Kubako. I say ha. No comment. Sad. Bogus narrative. So I draw my attention is that interestingly, the two of you have the same initials, KD. Kojo Dankwa Kwame na Duncan.
Kojo Dankwa. Obonitim. Kan sam to bida onyi enangyina biara. As against Kwame na. Okeda from last. Didn't know same initials. So Kuka dem Kwame.
Another 5 minutes happen.
Me mate of Kofi Krebesi. He used to be our treasurer and became our acting president. A small to medium scale businessman.
Okay.
You are right. I have given a transfer request to my bank for the past 2 weeks. There is no dollar or euro available from the banks. It's sad.
And the uncle could you dunk Nini on the bank way? Because us never there to when you. Also Uncle UBA.
Uncle UBA.
Is it not last?
Uncle UBA because Bisan said them bank.
Is it not laughable? Whatever. Once it is the financial institutions regulated
by the Bank of Ghana, they should have money. Yeah.
What is the meaning of go to a particular bank?
No,
what is the meaning?
Because that should not be the case. That should not be the case.
My goodness.
There are a lot of dollars in the system.
My goodness. Anyway, what's it? A Dan Canada. Kwame. Hey, Bibia, Wunana, Kwame, Jamaica. No good. No, but women are not say Dan Canada best in Trudeau. Danka. You see, when the pot. The light one, when you fill it with palm wine, then you keep drinking, emptying. Once it gets finished, you see, you leave it on the ground. So let me leave it at that. Now, Kwame. Yeah, I can some very libelous issues against an innocent person. Kansam. Asman boys, Akobrobi, Welcome. Asman boys, the Wongo Queen Pa. These are very weighted matters. These are matters which indeed paint a person and put him in very bad light. Mama, in the thinking of right thinking society or members of society, they will shun her for the things you are saying. Or yeah, I pray and hope that if she decides that you will be able to adduce the necessary evidence. And some it is unimaginable, Kwame. There, a former minister, a former member of parliament, and a party person. What your party? And a party. This same pray another kanwa. Why ye abatu? Na munye besia. Munko pray. Nechi. Na Kwame. Kojo down Kokrokoo here there. Wakashe inner perimeter. Doesn't give us any video. We haven't seen any video to that effect. And I thought he has it. Njobotu why na available that man says yeah. Now Kwame, you are policemen who are mandated to keep law and order, to maintain security.
Yeah.
Kwame, the mami, the morike, wakasha oya inner perimeter, no ya moriye. No police for who there. Inya no ya and let's take her away. And yet you had thugs and hooligans who were not on the ground. And yet saw that the woman was there and causing troubles and drove straight away to go and attack her. Kojo, a young man coming up. One guy said, there. All your politicians, I thought that no police for who there. In careful of our words. In some way, Jerima Adebia, party communication. In see, I can't that say you go be the embassy. Ada, sir, Okatina baby, no can for one on your done. As some now happen. No matter whatever you say about his history, do you have a history? Do you mark your own history? Your history is good, and so you are in judgment of someone's history. As some the West Kwame, the 19 polling stations you sat in council, IGP in there. Kwame, that you're the Tigri. Win aban war oya ablekuma not. Yet hooliganism. Win aban wa ablekuma not. How are we able to do it? And upon a yanko, a certain target. Yanko brubinum, na yanfa in whom no so yanfa shaman phone. That is exactly what they sat in council and executed on the 11th of July. My view is that how Yakubu.
Howard Kumsin.
Howard Kumsin. Say you see equipment tama. Nche be abotum kojo wawo ba. But one wo ba kwampa. Oya mami ade. Pina oya hana. I asked myself there. This was my sister. This was my mother. The queen wa in fado. Shall be most your tono de kung fu. Eh wo fa na yesu so na GTV or GTV or show abobi journey to the east or journey to the west. To one side out. How are Yakubu?
How are Kumsin?
Oh, how Yakubu is killing me.
How are Yakubu Nyankopo our friend?
That's right. How are Kumsin? Nodo.
A pardon Otuyo.
Meant to harm her.
Yeah.
That is the intent. Meant to harm her. To indeed, sometimes even we may say that to paralyze her. And I thought that these are things that as many of your party officials rejoicing, celebrating, no matter what. Yimpa. And you must have that big heart to be able to say things are onion, kadai genjin to onye. But the winding and all kinds of things, painting her in this bad light. But Kwame, 1 minute, you there, I will share galamsey. Share, oh yeah, our friend, is it 2 days ago?
I Simon and Simon Sassaman Cassamin.
My brother.
I'll say, Chairman General, good morning. Honorable Kwamina Duncan is right. At least I can say with absolute certainty that the regional ministers are not allocated fuel coupons.
Fantastic.
For instance, the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council has an agreement with Santassi Goil Fuel Station, where official vehicles of the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Councils draw their fuel.
Yes.
Payment is made 2 weeks into the ensuing month.
Yes.
Fuel is not drawn for private activities. Simon Osementa, former regional minister,
Fantastic.
Ashanti region.
Nah. Wait, you can see, though. Sebashama, Asama, meaning Ginado, Asama on Yanukwa. Because, see, if you have if you no school so Yamanko Yankupon school or the Baba. Yeah.
What
God is a mobile. Yankupon school.
Sisha or Yankupon nobody said a
now can school or double. On yet all possible. That way for you to match up with them, meet the minimum.
So on which day did God create Boba?
Oh, when he took a rest on the 7th day. That's what he did.
Fancy you, Marty. Anyway.
Kwame here. Is it 2 days ago? The publisher, Yamin Abanga, behind illegal task force minus. Then you go further. You go to custodian, NDC gurus, soldiers cited in alleged galamsey deals. Go further. Daily guide. Top NDC officials, military officers fingered in illegal galamsey task force. So you see, what's our problem? All the papers, all the Ghanaian papers. So last 2 days, what's our problem? Go to Wentumentu. Afraba or Kotu. Opay go to Wentumentu. Afraba Kotua, Utetado.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a certain mining to be done. That elderly person got there, was unable to do the mining.
Do it.
Okay, he made effort, tried to dig the ground, unable to do the mining. When the young person, with all the boasting and all of that, instead of you doing the mining, he rather went there to affirm the soil.
Yeah.
What's Afraba opening kotu wentu? Afraba kota utetado. Says ya galamsey akaya NDC campaigns in Penfunagasa.
What's it they took over from MPP campaigns?
But are you able to name them?
What's it?
I mean, these are the matters on your table, on your big noble table that we are discussing, looking at them. Are you able to name those MPP campaigns? I'm saying that, are you able to name them? Of course. Kojo, are you able to name them? You are here. I put it to you.
Okay,
name
so
them.
Let me help you name some of them.
And Pacho, at this point, I will not put any other names into the public space. I'll leave it there. Kwame na otamasu, Kojo sunetamasu. I say otamasu.
Yami and Abanga. We deny those allegations.
And the Attorney General has asked Iyoko to investigate. It will leave it there. What can you show him?
That's what I'm coming to.
That's where you're landing at.
Yeah, that's okay. Not coming to. But landing. Kwame.
Maybe. Yeah, Kwame.
I'm paying the Botu there. As part of the austerity measures, no government appointee. Kwame Boho, Melando, Mr. No government appointee.
Peace.
My travel on a business or what do you call
First
it?
class.
First class. But first class is business today. First class is business.
No, there's a difference between first class and business class.
How much is the difference? Is it one that when you sit directly with the pilot?
I'm not first class. None of you.
Business class and first class.
Virtually on today's aeroplanes, you have the economy and then you have the business class.
But a few of them have first class.
First class is
a
quite
few of
different.
them.
It's very different.
But the essence of what he said was that cut down costs and therefore between the two, go to economy.
Also first class.
Also
first class. You see, when you are quoting uncle, let's quote it right. What's the first class? So first class and business. Are you able to tell me how much? There is a difference.
Sometimes there's a difference of $3,000.
And then between
first class.
You are educating us between business and economy.
It depends on seasons, on times, and a lot of things.
What was the rationale behind that announcement? Today, they are all over the place, traveling on business.
On first class?
on business.
No, but hold on. No.
You don't want me to proceed.
No, not that I don't want you to proceed. But you cannot travel on first class.
But how many government officials really travel first class? It's usually business.
Travel on first class.
It's usually business class.
So which means that he just said it.
There
was no basis for his saying that. There was no basis. But the rationale would be that look, we want to save costs. Yeah, or man is gonna. Yeah, about tonight says yeah, church the dollars. Yeah, $50. Yeah, church a cousin. Yeah, yeah, bomb into the men's uncertainty. All I root to climb there in the name of a man. Because there don't be my work. Now what's to call back at now. There's one CEO on record there. Apart from him, all the other CEOs when they travel, that is the very special place. There's another one now, Cheddar Kwame, on social media. More travels are way now, but I'm coming to Attorney General's
my production has told me time is up.
But Kwame, I was virtually cut through and unable to proceed. What I will on this matter. Kwame, Attorney General.
Austin.
You remember when his name was put out as a Attorney General and Minister for Justice nominee? I sat here and said that's solid. Kwame, follow him through and the period that he's been in office. Look, there is a standing allegation against him. If there is anybody who should submit himself to the Yoko, Attorney General must submit himself equally.
Why then?
There is a standing allegation against him that he is corrupt and a thief by no other person than
a member of parliament.
A member of parliament.
A plus one
I said,
no, A plus one.
I see the one who's going to continue to come on Wednesdays. You are kidding. You are kidding.
I was a plus one kadem. And the two number. Also, one shot them. A plus one kadem.
You say what?
Yes. Also one kadem.
You say everything.
Also another day, but not
what we don't see.
If I have information,
so
need for me to put it
a little education. The average difference in ticket prices between first class and business class varies greatly depending on route, airline, travel dates. However, general estimates. Long-haul flights, first class can cost between $10,000 and $20,000 or more. Business class tickets typically range from $5,000 to $6,000. That's $1,000.
$5,000 to $6,000.
Yes, generally. I'm looking general rates.
The difference.
Now, for example, US to Europe or Asia, business class tickets usually cost around $5,000 to $6,000, whilst first class can exceed $10,000. New York to London, first class can cost around $6,000, business class significantly lower. It depends on a lot of factors. But it says, keep in mind that these estimates are based on various sources and may not reflect real-time prices. For accurate pricing, it's best to check with airlines or travel websites directly. Then he goes on to explain all the things.
We thank him for the
education. Yeah, we thank him for it. First class, nobody
but let me land on this. That Attorney General refers these persons to Yoko. I mean, the three legs are all hobbling. One, Yoko itself has become a monster unto itself. Yoko today. Raymond Archer. I thought that if there was any person at all who would ensure the citizens' rights are upheld, a person who has held himself out for all this while as a journalist. I mean,
he is actually
now is a monster. So the least said about them, the better. Then you have these party officials. When the president himself, a Western North, as the situation we have today is an emergency. And yet, he refuses to acknowledge that Nankasani party for. There is a video, I think, Upper Dencha, East or West, where soldiers had gone to flash out illegal miners. And a party chairman, NDC party chairman, and party executives had confronted the soldiers. I mean, if the Attorney General knows how to refer, these are all persons who are there.
And should refer them.
Yes. These are all persons who are there and are referable.
Let me refer you to another referable and wrap up. Jones Amwakwata. What time? What should did that do? Jones Amwakwata in Maryland. He gives you a clearer picture. Also, typically, economy from Washington, Dallas on United Airlines to Accra, $1,800 economy. Business class $3,004. First class $8,000 and above. Wow! So it gives you a clear one. Jones Amakwata, Maryland, USA. Thank you very much. Right. I gotta go now, and to the two KDs, Kwamina Duncan and Kujo Dankwa. Kwamina Nanaba, and now Kwamina Nanaba Kakaba, Kwamina Nichiba. Kujo ya dance no pay. Bad boy, I go my video. That's an interesting. I have a bad boy, I go be my picking. In the meantime, a private school at New Aplaku is looking for teachers for English, home economics, science, tree, social studies. There's a private school at New Aplaku requiring the services of teachers in the following subjects: English, home economics, science, tree, and social studies. Are you interested? Dial 050-389-9316. That is 050-389-9316. TikTok, 1 minute past 11. Here we go. Kofi Kumbilson is next on your radio. The next news broadcast is at 12. Once again, shouting out to the lovely and caring nurses at the Kokrokoo Mat 6 VIP. It says, God bless all of you. You are very caring, you're very lovely, you're beautiful, sweet ladies. That is all the lovely ladies and caring nurses at Kokrokoo Mat 6 VIP. God bless you, especially Lizzie, Victoria, Peace, Lois, Asana, Betty, and all the lovely nurses there. This is from Thelma Toshi Sai of Teddy's Irish Pub in East Legon. She says, thank you very much, sending you love and best wishes to all of you. Tomorrow morning, God willing, we'll be back on this radio station. Another edition of Kokrokoo Live in your ear. May your day be blessed. As always, remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive. It's all you have. And of course, when you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.